Hi friends, welcome back. It's Michelle with Rising Sun Oracle. I am here with a short little video message for you to announce another new series that I'm bringing to my platform, being on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It is a video series titled Tea and Tarot with Rising Sun Oracle. What is Tea and Tarot with Rising Sun Oracle? Well, it's an opportunity for me to reach out to other readers and independent deck creators around the world to have them come on here and introduce themselves to you, showcase their work, let you know what they're about, what they offer, and how you can get in touch with them. It's an opportunity for our community to come together, share each other's work, and introduce themselves to you face to face. The episodes are short. They're usually going to range about 10 minutes in length, but they may run over. You never know. But the idea is to have short 10 minutes with each reader, and every episode will be broadcast on Tuesday. It is a pre-recorded episode, and I will take the opportunity to ask these readers to explain themselves to you, introduce themselves to you, share with you what they do and what they offer, and then to close the segment with a short mini reading for the collective. So I'm excited to bring that to you. And this Tuesday will be the first episode featuring Oksana of extrasensory.empress, and she can be found on Instagram. New to Instagram, but not new to reading, so it'll be a pleasure to introduce you to her. I'm excited to bring the new series to you, and I'll give you a little sample of what it's about. So I will use me as the example. So again, I am Michelle with Rising Sun Oracle, and I've been on this journey a couple years now, and it's been a wonderful ride. I am so happy to bring you channeled messages every Monday to Friday on Instagram, Facebook, and now on YouTube. And in addition to card reading, I also create crystal gemstone bracelets, which I offer for sale on my Etsy shop. I do structured readings, private readings with clients, which you can purchase again on Etsy. And last week I introduced astrological reports that you could purchase through me as well. So all of that information is up in the bio, up in the Instagram info, and I'll post some details below, but that's how you can find me. I've been asked, what do you prefer, tarot or oracle? I am an oracle reader by choice, because I find that with oracle cards you have a little bit more room for interpretation of the cards. I do tend to pair oracles and tarot together if I'm looking for clarification, so I'm not tied down to one over the other, but I do prefer using oracle cards just to have that expansion of intuitive messaging, and to offer a little bit more wide range of detail from the cards. So I also wanted to touch back and circle back on the questions that you submitted to me a couple weeks ago in response to my call to get to know your reader. So I'd like to thank Ask Your Angels here on Instagram for asking me, can you explain the journey in making a deck? So for those who may not be aware, I created my first oracle deck, the Soul Activation Oracle deck, a couple months ago, a few short months ago, and it kind of just happened just like that, overnight, literally overnight for me. I had always thought maybe one day I would write an oracle deck, and I wasn't sure what I would write it on. There's so many wonderful readers and creators out there who have touched so much of the market and so much of the subject details that you guys are looking for. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I had all these ideas, and every time I seemed to come up with a new idea, someone already had a deck in play. So literally one night I was inspired by my best friend, who had shown me some rocks that she had painted and taken out to a local park and left them behind for people to pick up during the pandemic. And I thought that they were so beautiful. They were inspiring to me in that I thought I could do this and create mandalas around them. And then I thought, wait a minute, I've got an idea. Why not create a deck around mandalas? So that was the original plan, but it hasn't come to fruition. It ended up morphing into the Soul Activation Oracle deck, which is based on the chakra system. And each card, there's different elements to the cards. You have a number, you have a corresponding chakra, you have an activation word and an image. So there's many layers to the cards that you can draw upon to receive messages, and you can pair them with virtually anything, as I'm finding and enjoying with other creator or card readers out there using. So it's been a joy to watch the soul activation come into play for some of you out there using it. I thank you so much for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm tapping into the energy of the collective right now as you're watching, and I'm just going to quickly pull 3 cards and see what message Spirit has. So again, this is the premise of Tea and Tarot with Rising Sun Oracle. So I've got 1 card here. I'm going to do 3 cards, tapping in real quick, see what's up with the collective in this moment. If you're interested in the Soul Activation Oracle deck, you can purchase it through my Etsy shop, but if you're international, outside of Canada and the US, you can purchase it on a third-party website. If you're interested, send me an email and I'll send you the details. So thanks for joining me for tea and tarot. And so we've got our first card here, Desire. This is the sacral chakra, followed by the crown chakra, word peace. And then finally, the solar plexus, willpower. So when I combine these 3 cards, I'm getting a bunch of different messages off the top of my head here. Let's just give me a moment here to see what wants. I am so attracted to the peace card. And I'm thinking that, ooh, I just got a twinge in my leg. It's been a time where peace is out of balance. Not just maybe for you, the viewer, individually, but a time of peace that we need to come to some more peaceful understanding as a collective. The last couple months have shown us that we're really striving for change, and at the root of it, we're not necessarily feeling peace, but we're striving for peace and acceptance as a collective altogether. Okay. The Desire card, I'm getting a lot of activity specifically for my followers who have identified themselves as twin flames. This has been coming up a lot, where the desire to want to come together and unite is really strong. But the message that I'm receiving here is that there's a lot of sacral chakra clearing that needs to be done. And specifically, the message is feelings of that we're holding on to individually ourselves, from the first person perspective, that we either are not considered desirable by our partner, or that there is sexual trauma that has taken place that hasn't been dealt with appropriately, that needs clearing. There's a layer of healing in there that requires some healing, okay? Sorry, a layer of trauma in there that requires healing. And then finally, willpower, the solar plexus. The key message that Spirit is channeling for me is that it is time to step into your personal power, to be in your strength, to be in your knowing, and to always know that you're capable of anything. You're capable of achieving anything, but sometimes it's a heart, mind over heart matter, where our dark thoughts can trick us into thinking that we're not capable, but or that we're not strong enough, or that we can't foresee a resolution to a very challenging time. But strength is within you. Root yourself in the knowing that you are courageous and that you do have the power to overcome your challenges. Okay, so that's been a short little example of Tea and Tarot with Rising Sun Oracle. It is a new feature that I will introduce on Tuesday with my first guest, extrasensory.empress. That's Oksana over on Instagram at extrasensory.empress. I have a wonderful lineup of guests already scheduled, and I cannot wait to share their journey with you. I'm so excited. This has been a spur of the moment kind of opportunity that came to me as a result of last week's live feed, and I just cannot wait to bring this series to you. I hope you enjoy it. If you're a viewer out there and you want to see someone on the show, drop me a note and let me know who you follow, who you enjoy, and who you feel could be a next guest on this show. So thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you on Tuesday for Tea and Tarot with Rising Sun Oracle.